Good morning, Spartans. Today is February 9th, and it will be a high of 37 and a low of 27. And today is National Chocolate Day.
Oh man, Nathan. That intro was totally rah-rah.
Yes, Goon, I got chills, literal chills. Now let's hear from the Maria and Emma.
Spartans, we're here with Sophie. So, Sophie, tell us about this new opportunity for the students.
Yeah, so students can make Valentine's Day cards for people at Meadowlark. And all the materials that they need are in the pod. They can use their own if they have it.
So is there any other thing that we should know?
Yeah, so once you finish making your card, you can turn it into Me and Mrs. Rowning's Focus or WK. And make sure that you only turn them in during focus because we don't want to interrupt classes.
So what are these cards going toward?
So everyone that's going to get these cards are people at Meadowlark, and some of these people can be really lonely and they have no one that's going to be there for them on Valentine's Day. So I thought, why don't we just do something to help that and make them feel a little less alone. That's awesome.
Peter, are you gonna do some Valentine's Day cards? Yeah! That's how we like it. Back to you at the studio. Michael!
Yo, thanks. I'm feeling real super cardy right now.
For real, those cards got me super crazy, yo. Now let's peep some joke of the week, yo.
Good afternoon, Spartans, and welcome to this wonderful Wednesday. Being Wednesday, it's time for your joke of the week, so here we go. What do you call a ghost in the winter? Well, you call that ghost Casper. Have a great Wednesday, everybody.
Aha! Thanks, Mr. Romo guy. That caused mad laughter, man.
Yo, you got me right foot creeping after that one. Well, on to Gage with little prom info.
Thanks, Colby. Juniors, we're hosting prom this year, and Miss Klassen and Mr. Graham need your help. We need to get a food and decoration committee started. Please get a hold of either advisor for more information. Back to you, Nick.
Yo, juniors, you heard Gage, bro. Can't boogie down with no help, yo.
I totally agree. Everyone needs some boogie help, yo. Now with a little music band info from Maya.
Thanks, Kobe. This is where the magic happens. Play the Music Man. Here's the dates and times, the QR code, and it's $10 to get in. Make sure you be there and watch this short clip. Back to you, Nick.
Word, Maya. Thanks, dog. I love music so much, man.
I feel like music, man. Now let's check out a little basketball with Peyton and Kaylee, yo.
Thank you, Kobe. The varsity girls basketball team had an impressive win against the Belding Black Knights last night, winning with a score of 57-33.
Scoring for the Spartans was Michaela Hatchew with 18 points, Bella Baloney with 20 points, and Avery Piat with 8 points.
Belding averages 57 points per game, so congrats to the girls for holding them to 33 points.
Be sure to fill the stands at their next game on Friday at Kellicksville. Now back to you, Nick.
Oh my flippin' Fortnite. Way to go, Lady Spartan ballers.
Sweet ladies, almost felt like Iguodala.
I want Iguodala.
Playing out there. Now let's take a peek into the sweet world of bowling with Cam Dog.
Thank you, Kobe. The Spartans traveled to Westgate Bowl to take on the Comstock Park Panthers Monday. The boys remained undefeated, winning 23-7. Leading games for the boys were rolled by Sam Woolworth with a 191, Andrew Eilert with a 183, and Brennan Welch with a 178. The girls also remained undefeated by winning 27-3. High games for the girls were Leah Dines with a 195 and Kylie Dines with two 178 games. The Spartans will be home Wednesday taking on Kellogg'sville at 3. Also, don't forget to vote for Andrew Eilert for MLI's Player of the Week. Back to you, Scoon.
Yo, bowlers. Way to pin down those Panthers. That is so drip.
Drip, 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 drip. Jack's gonna let us know how our JV boys B-baller team prevailed, yo.
The Spartans JV boys basketball team dominated Belding Black Knights last night with a score of 61-15. It was a great team win for the Spartans and improved their record to 11-2. Leading scorers were Dallin Mosby with 9 points and Nick Gordon with 8 points. The Spartans traveled to Kellogg'sville Thursday night to take on the Rockets. Back to you, Nick.
Oh golly me, that performance was so super swag, little Spartans.
Basketball always stay crazy, yo. Now let's check out how our varsity did with a little bit of Carter v. Bucks.
Thanks, Kobe. The boys varsity basketball team beat the Belding Black Knights, improving the record to 7-7. They play next at Kellogg'sville on Friday at 6. Back to you, Nick.
Oh yeah, Carter V-Bucks. The boys definitely got a victory royale last night.
Speaking of legends, we're going to hear a bit of hot news from the man himself, Serbs man.
Thank you, Colby. Shaun White stepped into the Olympic final after having an unusual fall. He slipped up earlier in the week, making a tiny mistake, but he turned his performance around last night as he climbed to the first spot in the finals. Back to you, Nick.
Yo, that's unbelievably unreal, Serbs.
I totes agree for real, bro. Let's get a little something from Hunter.
I am happy to join with you today in what will go down in history.
I, Barack Hussein Obama, do solemnly swear and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
So help you God?
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
I admire the work of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who is known as being a great writer and speaker. He used rhetorical strategies such as pathos and metaphor to get his point across. Even more amazing, I think, is what he stood for when he used that rhetoric, which was nonviolent direct action. He believed in standing up for injustices, but doing so peacefully and hand in hand with other Americans. In 1963, the March on Washington was an amazing event that I would encourage you to Google. Just the sheer number of people in Washington is amazing. And this is where King gave his very famous I Have a Dream speech. One of my favorite metaphors from that speech is, "Let us not seek to satisfy our thirst for freedom by drinking from the cup of bitterness and hatred." I think that thirst for freedom is something that we can all understand. And I think many of King's ideas are things that we can still keep in mind today.
Yo, thanks, Hunter. Respect. Well, that's all for us today, my freaky Fortniters.
But lucky for all y'all, we get to see 2 Serbs in one day. Wrap it up, Jacob, man, with a quote of the day.
Zurek, you got a quote for the day?
I sure do. Words I live by. Today's preparation determines tomorrow's success.